man, we got some bad news. Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, former WBC champion of the world, and Tyson Fury may not fight this year. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego in the back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, if you'd like to support the channel, I got a lot of stuff I'm working on right now. You know, I'm buying new gear. If you want to support, a great way to support is to click the link in the description, head over to the Patreon. I revamped it, started from scratch. We got some new stuff going, and it's a good look, in my opinion. And it outlines the different tier systems. Great way to support the channel, or become a YouTube channel member. You hit the join button, you'll see it below somewhere. It'll say join, hit that. And these are great ways to, you know, help support the channel, help us continue to grow and bang out more ideas. Another way is to sign up for ESPN Plus, the bundle. Right now, there's not any live events. UFC is looking to change that, but it's a great way to help the channel as well when you guys click on that link. And that's for ESPN Plus bundle. That includes ESPN Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus. All three apps, one price, $12.99. I personally have them, all three. Great content. They always, you know, replenish and add new content. So check it out using the link. Now, bad news, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, former WBC champion of the world, and Tyson Fury, part 3. I'm looking forward to the rematch, but unfortunately, according to Bob Arum, we may not get that rematch this year, this calendar year. As you guys know, the whole situation with the COVID and the pandemic, it has completely thrown sporting events, live events, and made all of that, made the whole world take a back seat, you know? Health is most important, so I hope everyone during this time is being healthy, listening to local ordinances and state orders from the governors and stuff. If you can avoid it, don't go out. You know, I don't care what they're talking about. Stay at home, you know, because they really don't have sound resolution. But, you know, people, they're not used to this. This is something new, we'll say. But aside from the health, you know, it's put boxing into a position where we've never seen. We've never seen boxing knocked out by anyone. You know, it's a great sport. And right now, temporarily, we're on hiatus. So with that being said, fights that were supposed to happen this year haven't happened. And other fights that we were looking forward to seeing, you know, in the future that hadn't been officially finalized, those fights also have been impacted to the point where they never got announced. Now Bob Arum's saying that Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, that fight might not even happen this calendar year. He's also introduced the idea that he might have Tyson Fury if he can navigate the travel, because Tyson Fury right now is in the UK, so that's another thing that complicates the Wilder Fury 3 fight, because the Wilder Fury 3 fight, somebody got to get on the plane, and we know Tyson Fury has this lucrative deal with ESPN, so they want him to fight in America. That's just how it goes. That's what it is. They want him to fight in America. So Tyson Fury would have to catch a flight from the UK where he lives to America and meet up with Deontay Wilder. So that in itself, travel is going to be an issue. Outside of that, you have an issue where beyond the travel bans and limited travel, and is it safe? Because it's not just Tyson Fury by himself. He has kids. He has a couple kids, you know, 5 or whatever, 6. His wife, family members. You know, you got to consider team members, your chief second, your main coach. You know, he has 2 coaches, and Andy Lee and also Sugar Hill. I mean, it's just, you got the Stitch Duran, you know, even though he's probably not in the UK, but you guys get the point. So that's already complicated this fight with Wilder Fury Part 3. But beyond that, what's happening is you're noticing promoters are saying, we don't want our fighter on this hiatus getting rusty. So Bob Arum and other promoters are introducing the idea of tune-up, stay busy fights, regardless of what the plan was before that timepiece. People are considering these things and these options as a reality, like, hey, we might need to do this, you know? We might need to actually have a fight in between the fight. Like, let's say Canelo, he was supposed to fight Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders made a stupid video, so I don't know what's up with that fight, but he might bypass that. Golovkin's saying he needs a tune-up. So there's things like that to consider. As far as Wilder Fury, Tyson Fury's promoter, one of them, he's with Frank Warren and with Bob Arum. They have, Bob Arum at least has done interviews stating that we might do a cheaper tune-up fight just to keep Tyson Fury active. You gotta understand Tyson Fury's past. I think Tyson Fury's handlers and promoters know it's actually more beneficial for Tyson Fury to stay on the right track of things, to be busy and to have things to do and have a big important fight lined up. If you notice this about Tyson Fury, I feel Tyson Fury, he sometimes doesn't, it's kind of like him and Billy Joe Saunders are friends and you kind of see a pattern, if you will. But Tyson Fury seems to rise to the occasion for the bigger moments, but then he's had other fights where he was expected to like blow through the guy. It was supposed to be a light work, easy touch person like Otto Wallin, and then he struggled with him. And then the guy that people were fearful of Tyson Fury fighting, Deontay Wilder, he got past him pretty handily. So, you know, Tyson Fury, he's a conundrum. He's like a enigma how he operates. But I think Tyson Fury's handlers are looking at it like, we don't want Tyson Fury to go astray. And I think that's certainly a possibility with the cocaine binge and his past comments and, you know, just his overall demeanor, the character of Tyson Fury as we know him. You got to consider that that's a real life option. A busy Fury is the perfect Fury, you know, because he's at least keeping his time and mind occupied. There's actually, what's the idle hands quote about the devil? Hold on, let me pull it up. You know, that's a great thing about iPhone. It's like idle hands, the devil's playpen or whatever. Idleness is the root of mischief. Yeah, but I've heard. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. See? Y'all see that? So basically, what it means is you got time. You know, today I got time, cuz. UG check me, you asked me, but today I got time, cuz. You know, Tyson Fury, I think the more responsibility, because he's even said stuff to the effect of, I would be losing my mind right now if I wasn't working out. You know, he said these types of things. So I think Tyson Fury's personality, he has to like put all that energy into something. So Bob Arum, if the fight with Wilder doesn't happen until 2021, then I don't know. You know, they might have to give him a tune-up because, again, idle hands is the devil's playthings. Tyson Fury idle, that could be bad. Just look like guys like Kovalev and stuff, you know, Broner. You give them too much time, too much off time, they might balloon up in weight. They might get in trouble with the law. They might have negative press. You know, you never know. So I think Bob Arum is kind of thinking of the future. But he did go on record and say that Wilder Fury is being pushed back. They were estimating it could be here by October. But now he's saying it would happen the earliest November, December. They need time to plan. And depending on how long this happens and what they work out behind the scenes, they're talking about boxing won't be back or won't be back regular and having like closed studio sets boxing with no crowd and no fans and no fan engagement and stuff like that, which is gonna be crazy, but that's the world we live in. And now Bob Arum is saying the earliest it'll be is November or December. So with that being said, that's the last 2 months of the year, 12 months in the year, last 2 months of the year. If it doesn't happen in November or December, then obviously it's gonna get pushed back, which is unfortunate because part 2 and 3, we rarely see this in boxing at this point. A back-to-back immediate rematch for a dope trilogy in the same year. You know, it just, the timing usually doesn't work. Like I remember when I went to Ward Kovalev and it was in around Thanksgiving, so it was in November, and his next fight was an immediate rematch with Kovalev because there was some controversy, but that particular fight, you know, the next year, he rematched him. But we were gonna have, since they fought in February this year, we were gonna have the rare occasion and the opportunity of seeing a rematch and getting to see it in the same year. But now with this pandemic, that might be out the window. Let me know what you guys think. Wilder, Fury, you know, unfortunate news, may not happen this year at all. That's what Bob Arum is saying. They're pushing it back to the last 2 months. On my channel, I drop you the latest and greatest. If you're new, consider subscribing. You know, I'm always here, do live streams. You know, just smash the like button. You should have something you like. And, you know, I'll keep you guys updated on what's the latest. Let me know if Wilder has a chance. Check out my video I did of Wilder. Deontay Wilder said that there's some snakes in the grass. When the grass is cut, the snakes will show. But I gotta thank the little homie Nice for that though, saving me the hassle of speaking and had to, you know, he said there's some snakes in the camp and he had to get rid of them. Check out that video. We doing numbers. Let me know how you guys are surviving during this pandemic. Who you're picking, Wilder, Fury 2. It ended how it ended. What are you picking for the third fight? And what are your thoughts on Wilder, Fury 3 possibly being pushed back clear until 2021? Let me know in the comment section. If you love what I'm doing, smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.